People often carry this recurring nightmare, a haunting feeling that there's something, some invisible force, gripping them tightly, holding them down, and no matter how hard they try, they can't break free. It's a weight that feels impossible to shake, a shadow that follows them everywhere. But let me tell you something powerful, something life-changing. That force, that thing in your nightmare that's holding you back, that's dragging you down, it's not some external enemy. It's you. Yes, you. The person staring back at you in the mirror is both the problem and the solution. You have the power to hold yourself back, but you also have the power to set yourself free. The choice is yours, and it always has been. There are two fundamental attitudes people have toward life and its challenges. The first attitude is to blame the world, to point fingers at circumstances, at other people, at fate. It's easy, it's tempting, and it feeds into our desire to avoid responsibility. But here's the truth. Blaming others might feel good in the moment, but it keeps you stuck. It keeps you small. The second attitude is to look inward and ask, what could I do differently? How can I grow from this? What is within my control? This mindset is harder, but it's the only one that leads to real change, real growth, and real freedom. Here's the funny thing. We often expect guarantees from others, promises that they'll fix our problems, that they'll make our lives better. But how often do we make guarantees to ourselves? How often do we hold ourselves accountable? The truth is, you owe yourself an explanation. You owe yourself honesty. You need to look in the mirror and ask, why are you only giving 50%? What's holding you back? What's wrong with you? And then you need to take action. You need to put yourself on punishment. No more excuses. No more shortcuts. No more settling for less than you're capable of. Tell yourself, no more TV until the work is done. No more snacks until the goals are met. No more desserts until the effort is earned. You need to demand more from yourself than anyone else ever could. Because here's the thing, no one else can do it for you. No couch, no trainer, no mentor, no boss can hand you the life you want. It's you versus you. Every single day, you're competing with the person you were yesterday. Your number one competition is yourself. Success doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment or hoping someone else will save you. It comes from discipline. It comes from showing up every single day, even when it's hard. It comes from putting in the consistent daily work that no one sees but you. And it comes from valuing yourself enough to give 120% or not doing it at all. There's no middle ground. There's no excuse for not living up to your fullest potential. None. When you walk out of this room, when you step into the world, you owe yourself. You owe yourself the effort, the dedication, and the courage to become the person you were meant to be. I didn't get to where I am by making excuses. I got here by changing. I stopped being a victim. I stopped waiting for good things to happen to me, and I started making them happen. I started grinding. I started fighting. I started working. I started pressing forward, learning, growing, and doing everything in my power every single day to become a victor, not a victim. Why? Because I owe it to myself, and so do you. You owe it to yourself to stop holding yourself back. You owe it to yourself to break free from the chains you've created. You owe it to yourself to rise above the excuses, the doubts, and the fears. And here's the best part. No one can stop you but you. The power to change your life has always been in your hands. So what are you going to do with it?